in, and then bring the screen share up so that you guys can see the warm up for today. So we're gonna go through 3 quick rounds of this. The exercises that we have are fire hydrants, prone Y raises, and curtsy squats. So I'll quickly turn off the screen share so you guys can see me on a bit of a bigger screen. And then you can actually see what these exercises are. So the first one is fire hydrants. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get into a quadruped position. And all we're doing here is taking the one leg and we're opening it up almost as if we're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. We're gonna do, I believe it's 10 per side of that, followed by a 30-second rest if you choose to. Then we've got prone Y raises. So for those ones, we're gonna be laying on the ground face down. And from here, it's just bringing the arms up off the ground in a Y-like fashion, just to get a little bit of that extension into the shoulders. Then we've got, sorry, it's 10 to 12 reps of that, 2-second pause at the top. Then we've got 10 per leg of a curtsy squat. So in that nice wide stance, we're gonna kick toe up, pop the heel back, and drop down. Same thing on the other side, drop down. So I know I can see T starting that already. You guys can get going on that whenever you'd like. I'm just gonna put up a run-in timer if you do wanna take those rest breaks. But ultimately, if you don't, you don't have to. The run-in timer is just there for if you're taking some rest. Well, I'm not sure what that timer is doing. It's jumping back and forth, but anyways, I'm gonna start with you guys. So fire hydrants, again, it's just lifting the leg up. We don't wanna rotate with it. We just wanna go squeeze the glute and back down. You've got 10 per side there. And then if you're in the prone Y raises, again, face down on the ground, bringing the arms up overhead, like so. Getting a little contraction into that trap. And then your curtsy squat. Wait, did I say curtsy squat or curtsy lunge? Sorry, it's curtsy squats, not curtsy lunge. So curtsy squat, you're gonna step back and behind, not the Cossack squats. That's my bad, sorry guys. We do have a lot of Cossack squats later, so don't wanna burn ourselves out on those quite yet. Now you guys can take about a 60-second rest each round if you choose to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Sorry, I disappeared for a second there. My cat is getting into some trouble, like always. This is a nice, easy warm-up for us today, so we'll keep it nice and light. Once you guys are done, you can drop a comment in our chat, or you can give me a thumbs up on your screen, or you can do whatever you choose to. But 3 rounds of this, then we'll get going into our circuit for today. Well, first circuit. All right, good job, everyone. Keep it up. Once you're done your 3 rounds, just hang tight. Let me know. Then we'll get going for circuit 1. Circuit 1 is just kind of our absolute strength piece. So we're just working on a little bit of strength training in that one. It's the second circuit today. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge circuit for you guys. So save some energy for that one. And then we'll get going with that. So I think most of us are kind of around the same area. If you are finishing up, please just let me know. T is all good. Brian's done. Nicely done, everyone. And what a great way to start the new year, starting off with a nice workout from us today. Obviously, you guys want to get things going during the new year, and what a better way to start. John is all good. Bryant is just finishing up, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that timer there. Bring up our other timer before I bring this up. So as you guys can see in our first circuit today, we are going to start off with 6 sets of our work. We have 3 different exercises that we're going through, and it's going to be kind of like Tabata. So we've got 45 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. 3 exercises that we're going to go through today are prisoner king squats, bent over Y raises, and Cossack squats. So for that, now I know most of you already know a lot of these exercises, still going to demo it for you. Our king squat, if you have a modification for this in your programming, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to demo the prisoner version. So it's hands go up above the head. Realize I'm not really fully on camera right now. So hands go up on the head, elbows flare back. You're going to push your hips back and then drop your hips down into the squat. Then reverse order and back. We're going to go for a 4-second count on those ones. So it's going to look a little like 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, and then back up. I think there's a 2-second count on the way up. So in 45 seconds, we are probably looking at getting anywhere from about 8, 9, maybe 10 reps. After a 15-second rest, you have bent over Y raises. Again, if you have modifications, like holding dumbbells or holding water bottles or something, you can do that. So we're going to be here. We're bringing our hands up overhead and then back down in a Y-like fashion. After the 45 seconds of that, you guys have 45 seconds of Cossack squats. This is 3 seconds on the way down and explosive on the way up. So getting that nice wide stance, you're going to squat down to one side in 3 seconds and back up. 3 seconds down to the other side and back up. We're going to alternate through that for the 45 seconds. Then we're all good. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we are going to get started with that one. I got to get that screen share back up and get the timer going. So I'll wait till everybody's all set up and ready to go. But again, we're going to start off with those king squats. We will get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 45 seconds here, 4 seconds on the way down, pushing the hips back, then dropping the hips down towards the ground like a squat, and then 2 seconds in the reverse order. 4 seconds down, and then reverse order. Now, obviously squat to your range of motion. If you can't get all the way down, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. Just getting into that squat position is what we want to aim for here. We take a 15-second rest. Next one, we are going to go into those Y raises. So if you have dumbbells, some small plates you can use, some water bottles, anything to kind of get a little bit extra resistance here, you can use those. Or you can do body weight. Now I do want to try 4 seconds on the way down and then back up. But if you have added resistance to this, 40 or the 4 seconds on the way down could be a little tricky. So just focus on a slow, controlled movement down. And rest. We have 15 seconds here, and then we're going to jump into some Cossack squats. You can do these in a goblet position, or if you want to load a barbell onto your back, you can do them that way as well. But we're going to be here. It's dropping into a squat on one side, stand back up. 3 seconds down, back up. Now we really want to try and feel that stretch into the inner thigh. And that's where you probably want to think about standing back up, just wherever your range of motion happens to be. Not all of us can go as far as everybody else, so that's fine. Now the people I'm thinking about is John, who can probably get his butt all the way to his heel. That's one round. We got 5 more of that to go. We're going to jump back into those Kang squats in 3, 2, 1, and now the reason we do tempo like this is to get a lot more time under tension, which is going to stretch the muscles, which is going to lead to that minor tearing, which is going to lead to muscle growth and strength increase, kind of what we're all looking for. This is a nice, easy way for us to maintain some muscle over this break. And rest. Hopefully nobody's feeling too beat up yet. This is only round 2 that we're in. And back into our bent over Y raises. For those of you who have added resistance to this, you want to try and feel it into those shoulders and get that burn going. And rest. We're going to jump back into those Cossack squats. Each one of these 45-second pieces is going pretty quick, so hopefully we're going to get a good sweat on here. And back into it. If you have that weight, go for it. If you don't have anything and you're just using body weight, that's perfectly fine. Whatever works for you. And rest. Just like that, 2 rounds are done. We will be jumping back into those cane squats. I'm gonna go for our prisoner demo again. So his hands up above the head, elbows flare back to keep the chest up, hips, then knees, and then knees and hips. And rest. Good job, everyone. Feeling pretty good here so far. Back into those bent over Y raises. And once again, if anybody has anything that they need, like any modifications, by all means, just let me know. Or if you want to throw on some music so you don't have to listen to me completely all the time, you can do so. You're still going to hear my voice, but you can drown it out to the sweet, soft sound of whatever music you like. And rest. Now, during these rest breaks, by all means, grab some water if you need to. Pay attention to some animals if you got them. Do what you got to do. Into that nice wide stance. Dropping the hips down to the ground in a squat-like manner. Trying to aim for about 3 seconds on the way down per rep. Good. Utilizing that rest. We're over halfway done. Well, roughly, but close enough. Jumping back into those cane squats, I'm going to take a quick peek, see how things are looking for people who have their cameras on. So again, it's that hinge at the hips, getting the stretch into those hamstrings, and then bending the knees. Good, yeah, looks like everything's moving well. Oops. Now again, really aiming for that 4 seconds on the way down, and then 2 seconds roughly on the way back up. Now I know you guys aren't watching the timer the entire time, so if your time is roughly the 2 seconds, that's perfectly fine. We're in our rest here, going back into those Y raises. Now, some of you might be thinking, hey, aren't these just bent over trap raises? Very similar. The trap raises, we do keep a little bit more narrow of arms, whereas with the Y raises, we are going a little bit more out, more like that Y-shaped manner, and trying to get around the same muscle group going. So we're still going to get that trap activation. We're still going to get the shoulders going, but it's going to be more shoulders versus traps. taking that rest. We're diving into that fourth round of the Cossack squats. Here, if you can, try and push each rep a little bit lower. That's how we're going to get a little bit more mobility in each and every single round. But again, going to what you are most comfortable with. And not falling backwards like I keep trying to do. I think most, if not all of us, are probably using some sort of resistance for that, like a dumbbell, barbell, something, kettlebell even, because I know we've all got somewhat home gyms, so why not use them? We're back into those cane squats. I'm gonna demo one like John is doing, where he's got a kettlebell around his back. So his hands are up over his shoulders, then his hips go back into that squat. Still the same movement, just he's placed the weight behind him, meaning his chest stays up a lot easier. Does, however, put more tension onto the lower back. And rest. Right on, everybody. We got a couple more minutes still here to go. Looking about 5 more minutes. Back to the Y raises. Good job, everyone. Take that rest. We have our Cossack squats in one more round, and then we're going to get to our challenge piece for today. And rest. Holy, one more round through all of that. Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good so far. It's not a whole lot of work, but it's enough that some of us might be breaking a sweat. Some of us might just be getting our heart rate up there. Keep pushing through this last round, and then we'll get to the tough work. and rest. Five seconds. 2, 1. Hinge over. Y raises again. And 3, 2, 1. Last rest. We're jumping into our last set of Cossack squats. Hopefully everyone's legs are feeling nice and good after this. We've done quite a bit of leg work today. So our challenge piece, that's going to be fun if there's a little bit of legs. I think there is. I think there's a whole circuit on butts and guts. Perfect for New Year's. Two, one, and all done that first circuit, everyone. Good job. Yeah, take a break, take some rest, grab some water, do what you need to do. T, I can see a dog beside you just craving attention. So I am going to turn off this, or actually, no, I don't need to. So I'm not entirely sure how long this challenge circuit will take us. So essentially you've got the entire remainder of the session to do this. If you get it done a little bit sooner than others, that's perfectly fine. That means you're done for the day. This one's just gonna kind of take us to the end of the day if we need it. So there is a lot there. However, I'll kind of try and keep this and the timer up at the same time. I'm gonna enlarge in the screen a little bit for the screen share so that you can see both during it. But for the first circuit, we are gonna start off with what's called shoulder fire. So for time, in the first round, you'll do 20, 10, 20, 10 of the following exercises. 20 for the arms overhead reverse lunges. It's all going to be done on one side first. Then you'll do pike toe taps. That's 10 per side. Arms overhead reverse lunges on the opposite side. And then 10 hand release burpees. Ooh, those are mean. Once you guys finish that circuit, so it is 5 rounds in total, it's minus, for the ones that start at 10, it's -2. The ones that start at 20, it's -4 each round. After that, you get about a 5-minute rest. Again, this is kind of up to you. If you want to just keep going through it, you can. You don't have to take the entire 5-minute rest. Then we go into our butts and guts circuit. So for time, you'll do 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 of sit-ups, frog pumps, and glute bridge. So first off, let's see if this also works. If I pin myself, does that make me bigger? Anyone? No? Okay, I wasn't sure. All right, so I'll turn off the screen share for a second. Oh, it did? All right.
Now you're bigger.
Okay.
But we don't see the workout anymore.
Yeah, I turned the screen share off. So what I'll do is I'll demo the exercises first, then I'll go back into the screen share. So just bear with me for a second. So for the shoulder fire, ultimately all it is arms up overhead. You're going to do all your reverse lunges on one side. Then you're going to do pike shoulder taps. So it's going to be in this piked position. You're going to tap the shoulder, tap the shoulder, tap the shoulder. Then you have the arms up overhead, reverse lunge on the opposite side. And then the fourth one is your hand release burpees. So it's up, down to the ground, hands pop up, press back up, and jump. Once you do all the reps there, you're going to do your butts and guts, which is sit-ups. So down to the ground. Here, if you guys want to, you can do kind of like frog sit-ups where knees are driven apart. We're just using our arms to help bring ourselves up. Then you have frog pumps. So heels in nice and close, drive the hips up to the roof, squeezing the glutes at the top. And then glute bridge. So here, you're driving the hips up, squeezing your glutes, and back down. So let's get screen share back up. You'll see the workout. Actually, I don't even think we need a timer. So that changes things. Let me just bring the workout up. You guys can get started whenever you'd like. Who's the sicko who wrote this? Brian. You're welcome. Ultimately, get started whenever you'd like. There is really no time cap on this, except for the fact we're all going to be done in no more than half an hour. So starting with 20 arms up overhead, reverse lunges on the one side. If you want to, you can hold something like a dumbbell, plate. You can hold something up overhead to make those shoulders a little bit tougher. If you want to, you can hold a book. You can hold a pet if they'll let you do that for that amount of time. But 20 reps on the one side first. And then you go into your pike shoulder taps. Now this is 10 per side. And then it's your reverse lunges on your opposite leg. Once again, with arms up overhead. I'll admit, I'm just doing body weights and oh my gosh, my shoulders are burning. And quads a little bit, to be honest. And then you've got your hand release burpees. Those ones are going to be nasty ones. If you don't like doing the jump, obviously you don't have to, but if you do the jump, whatever works best for you. Good job. Now, obviously, rest as you need here. Brian's right. I am a little bit of a sicko for writing this one, but you know what? We like to see you guys work. Now, if you are moving on to the next round, 16 of your arms overhead reverse lunges, 8 of your pike toe taps. Now that I read that, pike toe taps, not shoulder taps, like I was doing. Oops. Good job. Looks like everybody's getting the hang of it, working through it. Good job, everyone. Keep pushing through. These aren't easy. This circuit is going to be tough, but this is why we call these challenge circuits. They're designed to get your heart rate up there, get you moving, get you sweating. Each round is going to get a little bit easier, obviously, but we're working for another about 17 minutes. You guys got this. Stay strong. Now, again, take whatever rest you guys need. If you need to take a minute or so, grab some water, do what you need to do, then jump back into it. Nice job, everyone. Again, grabbing some water if you need to, taking that little bit of rest. Again, once you do finish up this circuit, you get about a 5-minute rest if you choose to take it. If you just want to keep powering through and get the butts and guts circuit done, go for it. Gross but done. Yeah. That one was a nasty one. I'll give it that. That was tough. We are in that rest break. However, if you are choosing to go right into it, you can, starting with 30 of the sit-ups, frog pumps, and glute bridges. And then once you guys do the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, you're all done. Just like that, nice quick New Year's Day workout. Why not? I don't see a whole lot of movement, so I assume all of us are taking that rest break, which is fine. That's what it's programmed. Maybe not John. John looks like he's getting ready to go again. You know what, John? I'm not a lip reader, but I think I got the gist of that one. Then again, Bryant and his family might be going for this one already. I just don't know yet. It is all done on the ground, so for all we know. They're already into like their. Oh, I saw a thumbs up. Once you're feeling good enough to go, by all means do so. For most of us, it's been probably around 2 minutes, but if you want to keep going, go for it. 30 sit-ups is going to take us a while anyways, so do what you can. If you need to anchor your feet to do a sit-up, by all means do so. Or if you just want to do the kind of the ones I showed earlier with the frog stance, you can do those as well. Or in John's case, he's added a dumbbell to it. You animal. Now, obviously, 30 is a lot. Rest as you need to, if you need to. That's the other thing. If you don't need rest, don't take it. Once you do your 30 sit-ups, you jump into your 30 frog pumps, then 30 glute bridge. Then it's 25 of each. Gross. With the frog pumps and the glute bridge, if you guys want to add a dumbbell to the hips, by all means do so. Or if you have a resistance band, a hip band, or a mini band, throw that on. I think John just did that. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but that stretch from the Cossack squats, it's coming back to get tight now. Rest as you guys need to here. Obviously, nothing says we have to get this done as fast as possible, though it is for time, so you guys do want to try for that at least. Oh, those frog pumps into that glute bridge, that is tough. Glutes are on fire, or they should be. Mine are. And then just like that, once you're done one round, you're back into it with 25 of each. Still a lot of repetitions here, guys. That's still 75 reps this round. You got this. Ooh. Good work, everybody. Keep it up. Now, obviously, once you do finish this up, let me know. You can say goodbye, and then I will say, good for you. And then you can get on with your day. Whatever you might potentially have planned for this start to the new year. Oof. Once you guys are done your 25s, if you're already onto it, 20s, then 15s, 10s, and 5s. Only a couple more rounds here to go, guys. But you're all doing really good. Keep it up. Keep pushing through. Nothing wrong if you need to take a little bit of a rest.
Thanks, Corey. See ya.
Yeah, thanks for coming in today. Good job on getting that done quick.
Thanks. See ya.
Yeah. Holy, talk about fast. Then again, I don't think they took the 5-minute rest break like most of us did. Well, we didn't all take 5 minutes. Some of us only took a couple minutes, but still, either way, they probably didn't rest. They don't seem to do that very much, so keep it up. If you're done your 20s, you're on to 15s, and then 10s, and 5s. You're almost done. Brian, good job, man. Now, when you say watch the show, what show are you talking about? Me working out? Because I know that's a hoot and a half. Wait, isn't it hoot and a holler? Yeah. Anyways, good job, man. If you are jumping off, thank you for joining us. Or if you're just going to kind of stick around and watch us, by all means, do so. Tia, it looks like you're all done.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Yeah. John, man, looks like it's just you left.
I'm just finishing, but I still have like 15, 10, and 5 left. So
Hey,
I
no
can
worries,
finish
man.
tomorrow.
No worries. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to finish up my 10s and 5s. So by all means, you do you. We're going to keep this going. Once I'm
Okay.
done, maybe we'll shut things off.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just. All right.
Yeah, because then everybody can watch the coach struggle as well if they watch this afterwards. Awesome job, John. Finish up nice and strong here, man.
Are you done? Or
I am all done. That last couple rounds went very quick. But I think you also made these a heck of a lot harder on yourself, man. Adding that dumbbell, bringing it all the way down to the ground for that lat extension. Good on you.
yep, it's harder.
What weight are you using?
Just a 15, but still, it adds up.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, man.
Yeah. Anyway, what are your plans for New Year's Day?
Honestly, not a whole lot. I'm gonna do my workout after this. I know, another workout. I'm crazy, but whatever. Then other than that, honestly, not a whole lot. There is not much to do today, so I might just hang tight and chill out.
Well, sounds good.
Yeah, what about yourself?
Just take it easy as well.
Did you guys have a couple drinks last night?
Yeah, yeah. Had a few drinks actually, and then just had Cabbage rolls for dinner.
Oh, nice.
How about you? How about you? What did you have?
I cooked some chicken with bell peppers and Cajun spice and some rice. So a very,
Just,
very
just vegetarian?
simplistic
vegetarian?
meal. Sorry?
vegetarian?
Nope, chicken.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the chicken part.
Yeah, chicken and veggies and a Cajun spice.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, very simplistic, very easy meal to make. And always so good.
Well, that's awesome. Like the spice is definitely, the Cajun spice is good. I like cayenne as well. Cayenne pepper.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty awesome.
It's also a good one. But so I was at Cassie's house. She didn't have Cajun or cayenne pepper, so we just used Cajun spice.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm all done.
Awesome. Well, John, that's good. I'm going to just stop the